gosh, I'm attempting to start my YouTube video, but these bees are everywhere, and I actually got stung by a bee yesterday. I've never been stung by one, so that was fun. Not allergic, which is great. Pickles! Where is it? Okay, I'm attempting to make breakfast, which is oatmeal and coffee. I'm brain dead right now, but I'm gonna try to explain where I am and what I'm doing. Okay, didn't explode on me. It's kind of windy, so it keeps going out. Okay, so my water's boiling now. I'm gonna explain the coffee I'm drinking. I don't know the specific term for it, but this is basically like the best thing you can get for like backpacking. It's like a pour over disposable one. Look at that. You basically rip the top off right here, and then you place it on top of your cup. Looks like that, and then you just fill it with hot water to the top and then let it, go down. Fill it to the top, let it go down, and then you have really strong coffee. So it is ready. It's like the coolest little contraption. I'm at Little Harbor campsite right now on Catalina Island, and I've actually been here. It's Wednesday right now, and I've been here since Sunday. I did just like a small section of it with my friends. And so we did the Blackjack Campground the first night and Little Harbor the second night. So I just did 3 days and 2 nights with them, but it was a total shit show. It was still fun at the end of the day, but it was probably the scariest experience I've ever had hiking, and which is wild because I've been to this island 3 times. So you just never know, like even if you keep going to the same place, you might have a completely different experience. But I guess it's story time since we're waiting for my coffee. Basically what I'm doing right now is my friends left on Tuesday, so yesterday morning, and I just wanted a little solo time with Pickles, so I'm here until Friday. Here we go. We get to Little Harbor, and honestly, we just enjoyed the rest of our evening. Not really much to say there. Had a good end of the trip. I loved hiking with them. I learned a lot. I love going out with women and learning stuff from them and just feeling supported. I had the heaviest pack, so even like they helped me lighten the load. They helped carry Pickles' pack because Pickles wasn't feeling good, so I just felt like so supported, which was so nice. And then the craziest thing happened. We had our dinner, and me and my friend shared a little bit of a shot. And then we were like, okay, lights out. They had to wake up early the next day to hike out, like 6:30. So lights out, we're going to sleep. Everything's chill. It's the end of the trip, so we're kind of sad. Like 2 a.m. rolls around, right? And I hear stomping and I hear sniffing around my tent. And then Pickles starts barking. This is louder than like a fox or just like a random animal. Like this is a freaking bison. And it is right next to our tent. In my tent that I was sharing with my friend, there's like a little window on the rain fly. And so I looked outside. Of course, it was like 2 a.m., so it was pretty dark. But I just see this black shadow that's huge. Because bison are like, what, 2,000 pounds? Literally huge. About 10 to 15 feet from my tent. And I just grabbed Shannon's arm. And I have like my hand around Pickles' snoot like, shut up, shut up. And I'm freaking out because it's so close, and it decided to sit down. I don't know if it was like licking itself or like eating some grass, but I had a freaking panic attack. Eventually, it got up and walked away. Thank gosh. That was like one of the scariest things I've ever experienced in my life. Okay, so here's my bathroom. That's the beach. That was my old campsite right there. Here's how much room I have. That's the back of the campsite, all this. And then literally 3 tables and all this room out here. That's the campfire area. But all this room. So if you want to be by yourself, Site 14 is the way to go. Now I'm gonna give y'all a preview of this polar sleeping bag. So basically it unzips like this, only halfway down. This right here, zip this up like this. You can zip it up all the way so that you can just have more warmth. Zip it down so you can have your arm out in the morning, have your coffee, walk along the beach. The really cool feature is that there is a little thing right here that you can adjust and tighten or loosen. So if I loosen it all the way down to your feet, and then you can actually tighten it again, your feet will be like in a cocoon basically. So it's really nice. It's like a double feature to sleep and also tighten it so it stays right there. So you can walk around. How cute is that? And then also, not to mention, there's pockets right here, just if you need to store anything. Pocket right here as well for anything you need. As long as it's 50 degrees and higher, this should be good. But I'll fact check that for y'all. I decided to head to the beach because the bees at my campground are really bothering me. So I'm gonna be at the beach for the next couple hours playing fetch with Pickles. Just so y'all can see what Pickles is doing, whining right there with her toy, wanting to play while I get the tent ready to go to sleep. Okay, so that's Little Harbor, that's Shark Harbor, and I'm showing all this because A, it's beautiful. If you see that little tiny dot, this is where I am attempting to hike tomorrow. It's a little side trail, and I'm gonna hike there and beyond to another beach called Cottonwood Beach. And I am very excited about that because I have never gone off the TCT, so this is just a side trail that you're allowed to do. So I'm very excited. Okay, so it's the end of my second day fully alone with Pickles at Little Harbors, and oh, car. Today was better than yesterday because Pickles was not eating, or I don't know if I already said this, but she wasn't eating or drinking yesterday, so finally she did last night, and she was drinking and eating all day, and also today she was playing with her toy, which is what she was not doing yesterday, so I was a little worried, but it looks like she was just exhausted. So today was fun. We went to the beach for like 3 hours and played with her toy, and like I got to go swimming a little bit. And then what did we do after that? I organized stuff, did some yoga, checked out the trail map for tomorrow because I'm gonna attempt to go to that Cottonwood Beach I was telling y'all about when I was pointing. Dinner tonight is mushroom risotto. Risotto. And honestly, at first I was like, no. But now I'm like, you know what? It's growing on me. So I'm happy with that. I have some sad news for y'all. Last night when I decided to go to bed around 8:30, I started hearing helicopters and like rangers with their walkie-talkie. Honestly, I thought they were like everywhere. That's how loud it sounded. So I thought I would maybe get like an answer this morning, but no one said anything to me. But then I got the news from my friends that there was a plane crash. Literally, like, I think it was next to the airport in the sky, which is like 5 miles from me, around nighttime. So that's really scary, and 5 people died, unfortunately. And that explains why I heard so much noise, but it's just kind of eerie to think that like while I'm like getting ready for bed, like a plane crash is happening. So I'm kind of spooked out right now, but I'm trying not to let it get to me. But it's really sad that those 5 people died. I hope their families are okay. Life is unfair and there's nothing really you can do to control situations like that. So it's best to just live your life anyway. So sad. The book I'm reading on my Kindle is really good, called Bad Tourist by Suzanne Roberts. It's basically her traveling the world and kind of explaining why tourism is like kind of bad for some countries. And it's really interesting because there's actually a quote in there, and I can't remember the exact words, but it's like, death comes for people that do the mundane routine as easily as it comes for people who do bold and adventurous stuff, so you might as well be bold. Something like that. I don't know, it hit me. It resonated with me because honestly, this is out of my comfort zone. Like when my friends left, I literally was contemplating about 10 times if I should join them. Before this trip, I only camped alone once in my life, and it was one of the scariest nights of my life. At Catalina last year, I didn't know how to put up my tent, so I was sleeping in a half put up tent, and I got there like at night. So it was just very not a good experience. So this is my second experience, and last night was good. I definitely heard some wildlife fighting to try and open the trash, but nothing happened there. Probably some foxes or something. I feel nice and protected between these 2 tables, which I like. That's really all I have to say, and I'm gonna be coming back tomorrow to show you my views when I attempt to hike. If I don't feel good at all, I'm just gonna skip it because I don't want to push myself or Pickles too hard before our big hike on Friday to get back to 2 Harbors, which is where the ferry is. And while I have you mid-video, check out my Instagram, Hiking with Kiara, where I post all the little adventures I get up to with Pickles. It's very dog-friendly adventures if you're into that. Ciao! Buonanotte. That means good night in Italian. Oh my gosh, guys. I feel so bad for Pickles. She doesn't like the bees. She's scared of them. All right, so we just hiked out of Little Harbor. So we just rounded the corner. Look at all the cacti, first of all. Oh my gosh. And then, oh my gosh, that's Cottonwood Beach down there. A bee always happens to come by if I stop for more than 2 seconds, I swear. Y'all, here it is. It's gonna feel like I'm all alone on a remote beach. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, there's Pickles. I'm so impressed I actually got the campfire to start because I was worried that it wasn't going to. I have been having so much fun today that I've been so busy that I haven't even recorded. So I told myself if I got the campfire started, then I would have a campfire talk, which I don't think I've ever done on camera. So let me tell you what I have here so we can get the party started. Water, a little chaser, Gatorade, and good old rum, Malibu. This is one of my favorites. A little lighter that I use to get the fire started with the fire starter as well. My meal, which is pasta, and my dessert, which is dark chocolate cheesecake mix. And I've had this before. It is so good. Now that we have all that situated. Pickles doesn't want to be here, but she's so wet that I can't let her in the tent yet. I actually have her on her leash on a carabiner, and it's connected to my shoe. So she ain't going anywhere without me. What did I do today? I did go to Cottonwood Beach, y'all. Yep, it was a journey. It actually only took 2 hours to get there, and I actually ran into the ranger before I left, so he was able to let me know I was going in the right direction, which was always nice. Even though I kind of knew where I was going, I've never done it before, so that was just like a little cherry on top. It was beautiful. No one there, but the waves were like really big, so I don't know why when there's like really big waves, I get like nervous because Pickles is always playing with her toy, and I don't want the toy to get sucked into the wave. I really love that toy. That's her Catalina toy. I don't want to say I'd risk my life for it, but it makes me nervous when the waves are that big. And there was hella bees on the beach. That was not fun at all. The bees have made this experience not as fun as it could have been, but I mean, you're in nature, you can't really control that. So, it is what it is. My last meal, dehydrated dinner. And actually, thank gosh, because it's Thursday now. It's been since Sunday. So I'm ready to have a real meal. I want when I was reading this book once by Carrot Quinn, that sounds right. It's called Through Hiking Will Break Your Heart, and it's her doing the PCT. And after, hiking all day, she wanted to go get a salad, and I never understood why a salad? That sounds lame, but now I'm just like, wow, I really want fresh veggies so bad. So I'm probably gonna get a salad tomorrow, of course, plus a real meal on top of that. We need calories. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, talking on camera makes it seem less scary to be out here because this is the latest I've been out at night alone because I have a fear of the dark. Yeah, I'm trying to get over that, but it takes time. There's people next to me, and I'm really happy because I'm not alone like last night, in this section at least, because there's more people up there, but they're really far away. And they probably think I'm crazy talking to myself, but I don't care at all. So what happened today? Jesus. I forgot to check in with my partner in the morning. So I was a little worried about that because I was just ready to go hiking. I just completely forgot, and by the time I realized I wasn't going back down to where I know there was service. But it wouldn't have worked anyway. And let me tell you why. I'm done with the beach. I'm hiking back to the campsite. And the ranger who's on this campground, Leonard, he's super nice. He's like, something happened with your dad. Your boyfriend is calling to make sure you're okay. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean something happened with my dad? He turned off my phone, and I was like, what are you talking about? Well, it turns out he cut off my service. 27 years old, still on the family plan, and he cut it off while I was literally hiking. I never really mentioned this on this channel before, but my dad has bipolar disorder, which means he can be the world's greatest dad, and he can be a very shitty dad. And I kind of just get to flip a coin to see which one I'm gonna get. It is what it is at the end of the day. But thankfully I was able to talk to the ranger. But it was weird being on trail, on a remote side trail, and having him pull up and be like, I have a message for you. I was like, ooh, I'm I'm excited, like all dumb. But he asked if I wanted to borrow his phone, but I said no because I thought I would have service. So when I didn't have service, I went to his like little campground and I was like, hey, can I actually use your phone? And I called Felix. So he knows I'm good. He knows what time to pick me up tomorrow because I'm leaving. This is the last day of my 3-day solo trip with Pickles. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh. On the beach. Now I'm really gonna look crazy. On the beach, when I went to the pristine beach, Cottonwood, there was a dead seal. And he said that there are fishermen that go fishing at night in that area and they catch squid with a net. They like turn on a light to attract the squid. When they catch all the squid in the net, sometimes they get a seal and they shoot the seal. Like, that fucking broke my heart. Like, you would think that they could just like let it out or something, but they just shoot it. So I don't know if that seal was like there because it was shot or if it was there just dead naturally, but it was definitely dead. And it made me sad because its face was really cute. It kind of looked like a dog. And it just makes me sad. And he says that like people in China like buy it. Like, dudes, come on now. I'm just so like, I've been thinking about going vegetarian for a while now because I'm just so over like killing animals, and I don't like, it's just, there's such a curtain drawn about like how they're actually treated, and it just breaks my heart that there's like torture and just like, you know, overproduction and who knows, God knows what else. I'm just, every time I eat meat, I'm just like, I can't do it anymore. So I don't think I am unless I literally get it, the meat from a butcher shop where I can talk to them and ask them how they were raised. And I say I do that, but like I always slip up and I always say, okay, this one's fine. But no, if I'm gonna eat meat, I only want to do it once like a month, maybe twice, and I want to do it right because I'm tired of this shit. I don't think any animal should have to suffer. Damn, this just got real fast. Also, proud of my phone. I have like 26,000 photos and videos. I don't know how it's still like letting me record. All right, Kiara, you gotta eat this pasta. Damn, that pasta was good. I saw 2 foxes today and I had not seen one this entire trip yet, so they were so cute. I love foxes so much. In conclusion, this 3-day trip alone has showed me that I can do it and I can not be completely scared the entire time, because I did have a lot of fun moments, a lot of scary moments, a lot of moments I thought I was gonna go home, and moments where I just was so happy I danced and cried. I know. Hi. Oh my god, it's like Pickles is saying, yeah, me too. I love her so much. I knew that she was a strong dog before, but just seeing how much she can hike and like power through even when it's like hot outside, she's so strong, and it makes me want to just keep on going on adventures with her because she's just capable of so much. It just makes her so happy. Like, she was even exhausted for a full day and then recuperated. It's just nice seeing where her boundaries are so I can try to respect them more in the future. I think that's all I have to say right now. I'm just gonna enjoy the campfire. I can't believe it's almost over. Like, I've been here for almost a full week. And also, I'm still so proud that I'm out here when it's this dark. Alone. Definitely went out of my comfort zone many times this trip, which is what I wanted. I think it's gonna give me what I need to push forward on some goals I have in my life. Oh, growling? What is that? Not today. No, we're good. We're good. Jesus. I am happy I moved down here because when I went back up there to talk to the ranger, there was fresh bison footprints near my tent site again up there. So that is just a bison area in the number 16 area, and I'm not going to stay there again. Down here is where I like it. I'm still in between 2 tables, so that's what I like, especially if I'm alone. Now I'm really going to go. Oh, wait, actually, holy shit, I almost didn't even show y'all how my... Oh my god! I need to take my shot. Excuse me. Thought I was going to be a party. I'm so exhausted I can't even open the shot. Okay, so here's my chaser. Blue Gatorade. Always blue. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in here to like have a little cocktail. That's some good campfire juice. Oh, the stars are coming out. Oh, and the moon is so pretty. I'm gonna show you all the moon. Pickles is so cute behind me. Cheers. Oh, that is good. Time for cheesecake. Of course I'm gonna do a taste test. This one's for you, Michelle. Okay, so first there was like a powder that you put cold water in, mix it, wait 10 minutes, and then you add the cookie package, little cherry on top. Not mean. It's a yes. Absolutely 10 out of 10. You need to try this dark chocolate cheesecake dehydrated mix if you're going camping or backpacking for sure. Let me just explain what I'm doing tomorrow to get out of here. Tomorrow, I'm leaving Little Harbors and I'm going to Two Harbors, 5 miles. But it's very steep for the first half of the hike. Very steep, but very beautiful. And I'm gonna start early so I avoid the heat. And yeah, my ferry leaves at 2:30 p.m. tomorrow, so I have plenty of time to take my time. I'll be showing off the trail for sure. Peace. I've been hiking pretty much uphill for almost 2 hours. Let me point to where I'm going. Right there. That's a little shade seat area. But y'all, the ocean, you can't even see it. There's so much fog. How cool is that? Once I get there though, it'll be pretty much downhill, so. Woo! Beautiful day. Oh my gosh, I'm at this shady structure. I just made it up. I'll show you. I just made it up this huge incline and there's a sea of clouds. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna eat my sour gummy worms, check the map, and give Pickles time to rest. Pickles because she was such a good girl. She's gonna get steak. Good girl. Good job hiking. And then of course, Fruit gets a little bit just because she's a good girl waiting at home.